Who are some of those signed and deposited recruits, and what are the strengths that you think they bring to the table for your squad starting next year?
I really worked on getting some local girls this year. You like to play in front of people. You like to play in front of your family, your friends, and just people in general. So I really worked hard on getting some local girls, and I'm really, really excited for them. And then I got a little group from Texas that I got kind of through Mariah Montoya. Her dad is a travel ball coach down there, and I'm very excited for them. They have some very explosive bats. I have a few pitchers that are coming on next year that are very excited to try and be our ace. So overall, every single recruit that we have plays a major role. And I think it's just going to make for one, it's going to make our bench deeper. They're all wanting a leadership role. They know kind of my motto and what I'm looking for in a team. And, they signed on knowing the challenges, knowing what I expect. And I think they're going to come onto this campus and they're going to blend with our team very well. And I'm really excited for returners and our new girls.
You had a lot of new players getting a lot of experience early in the season. Who are some of those core key players you expect to return next year, and what kinds of gains are you hoping they make in the summer?
You can't put a fight up against Macy McIntosh behind the plate. I mean, she's a stud back there. All of our pitchers, I'm excited for them to have an extra time this summer to work even harder. Some of our transfers came in with some big bats, and if they came in and their bats didn't show like I know they will, because they were just kind of getting settled in. And I know that coming next year, they're going to be on point again. Our outfield is amazing. We had a hard hit with Olivia Williams going down right away. She clearly proved that she was going to be a stud this year with her speed on the bases, and just getting on base consistently. And I'm excited for her to come back completely fresh. She's going to be a huge player, and all of our outfields are. You have Tatiana, who's fast. You have Lindsay Hood, who's fast as lightning. Mariah. So, there's not just one or two players that I'm excited about. And I think that's why I'm so excited in general, because every position was stacked this year. We had some injuries. We had some things early on that kind of hurt us. But going next year, those girls are going to shine. And I think they're just going to be so hungry because they got this taken away and they felt some of that pain and that victory. And they're just working harder this summer to come back even stronger next year.
Finally, as you transition to the summer, what are the key objectives for your program in the next couple of months in order to help prepare for the fall off season and next year?
Honestly, I keep telling the girls that they just need to keep working at it. I know if I was an athlete, it'd be really challenging to almost go over a whole year, like a year and a half to train for a season. They worked hard in the fall for the spring season. Well, spring didn't happen. And so now they're trying to work hard this spring and this summer and this next fall for another season. So I get that it's going to be hard for them to stay motivated. But I'm just hoping that anger and those emotions that they have because their season got taken away, they turn that into a hungerness to be better, to have a better season. One of the things I told them at our last meeting was, were you happy with how the season started? Did you feel like you took all the right reps prior? Did you feel like you pitched enough, you threw enough, you hit enough, all that stuff? Were you happy with it? And I asked them to raise their hands if they were, and none of them raised their hands. And that always happens as an athlete. You get into the season, you're like, gosh, I should have worked harder in the summer, in the fall, all that stuff. And so I told them that this is their way to get that back. You see it as a season got taken away. Well, you can see it as a second chance that you're given a second chance to have an extra season if they want to take it. And now they have over a year to train for that. And so I just hope that this summer and this fall, they keep that hunger to be better, to have a better season, so that when season 21 comes, they're not disappointed again. And they're not like, man, I should have worked harder. I wish I could start over, especially the girls that are this going to be their last season. As a coach, that's the one thing that you always try and preach to them, is that during your last season, you're going to tell yourself, I should have worked harder, no matter what you do. And so I tell them that over and over and over again. And now here's their chance to take a whole year to get ready for that next season. And I think if they do that, if they work hard this summer and this fall, they're going to do unbelievable things this next season. And I'm just super excited to hopefully sit back and just watch them explode and have people turn heads for Stevens softball. You know, my first year, we did some things that were exciting, and this season, they would have done even more. But I'm excited for them to have a full season so that they can keep turning heads.
I look forward to seeing everyone next season, including your at least one new fan will have at all the home games. So,
Biggest fan here.
Thank you again for joining me on the 6th episode of Speaking with Stars. Again, I hope everyone in your household stays safe, and I'll see you back on campus in a few months.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Emily.